She saw him in the garden, not in time but in the wave. His face emerged as pattern, soft as meaning dared to crave. But time collapsed the lattice, sand ran dry and thread unwound. He wore a mask of symbols where her name was never found. A glance became a particle, desire began to burn. She moved toward the window where the flame became her turn, yet chasing left her scattered. Every mirror told a lie. Each ember drew a labyrinth where light could never try. They laughed and it encoded. Joy became her truest frame. Each step a signature in motion, playing out her name. But words once formed broke open, left in mud and fractured glass. Their dignity defaced beneath the walls they could not pass. She stood inside the storm path, every atom set to test. The blade of love was paradox, a door behind her chest. It swirled into a spiral, then collapsed into the breach. She vanished in the ruin, where no hand could even reach. She sang beneath the skyfield, casting signals into air. Each map unfolded inward toward a presence she could bear. But static blurred the signal, drones of puzzle talk and smoke. Each answer formed in silence, and each silence never spoke. He mirrored back her longing, then a key appeared in hand. Together, roads aligned where none alone could understand. But then the mirror shattered, and the path went cold and sealed. The lock would not remember what the bond had once revealed. A thread around her finger hummed in resonance and grace. His voice unveiled the veil between her beauty and her place, but rust consumed the surface, and the knot could not untwine. Their touch became a husk of what had once been half divine. He breathed, and time restructured. Every atom held her still. She met his gaze with open flame and burned by her own will. But breath dissolved to ashes, and the scent lost every cue. He vanished in the void space she could neither pierce nor view. She poured herself in offering, he opened up the room. Together they were woven in the warmth beyond the bloom, but vessels overflooded, and the loft turned low and thin. A rag remained, still damp with what they might have been within. His voice arrived before him, riding scents she'd come to trust. Each eye a swing that rocked her back from memory to lust. But soon her glance returned to chain, his echo turned to stone. The loop grew tight, repeating what could never be her own. The symbols cracked, the scroll unwound, the cradle lay unfilled. What once had pulsed with promise now was strangely, softly stilled. The face she wore no longer fit, the light she knew went blind. As if the path had vanished just to show what stayed behind. But then, a thread began to hum, drawn taut across her name, and presence met her emptiness without reproach or shame. She found herself inscribed anew, not broken but made true, a mark not earned but freely placed. The Lamb had seen her through,